Indiana Latino Expo Show. Gloria Jimenez.
Hello, welcome to the Indiana Latino Expo celebrating the Hispanic Heritage Month, and today we have Greg Wilson, Executive Director of the Indiana Civil Rights Commission and my mentor. Welcome, Greg. How are you?
I am great. Thank you for being here. I'm really excited about being here with you.
Thank you, Greg. Well, you've had a really amazing trajectory, an amazing career here in Indiana. You've worked with government for a long time, and can you tell us a little bit more than what we know?
Well, I mean, it's been great. I'm about service. I'm about giving back and helping others. And I always say that the most important thing you can do is make a difference in lives and the environment, you know, quality of life for others. So the big thing for me right now is, again, building up Indiana Civil Rights Commission, making sure you have a strong outreach and building these strong partnerships. And one thing about, you know, I know the focus has been on the Hispanic community on this show and with Indiana Latino Expo, but I've built some great partnerships across the state with various Hispanic organizations and trying to make sure they understand what we do and they feel comfortable coming to us in confidence.
Yeah, how long you've been executive director for the Indiana Civil Rights Commission now?
It seems like a lifetime, but I've been here since 2017, May 2017, when the governor appointed me to this particular role, and it's been interesting. But not only that, I'm also the chair of the Governor's Commission on Supplier Diversity. That means when it talks about minority women business, I know you thought I got away from that, but
yes,
that's still, I have that hat on, and I work with various universities ensuring that minority women and veterans get those opportunities and we remove some of those barriers. Also, I'm on the Indiana NBA All-Star Board for 2024. And so I've just have a lot of opportunities, man, to grow and develop others.
Right, and that's one of the things that you've done besides your job at ICRC. I know you give back to the community through other organizations. You've been a longtime board member for the Indiana Black Expo, and I think you've done an amazing job. Now Tanya left, and now there's a transition. How do you feel about serving the Indiana Black Expo?
It was a great opportunity. I mean, now that new building that they're in, I was a part of them moving from the old building on Meridian Street to this new building that has plenty of space. They can do a lot of their own activities in the building, larger parking, and then actually Alice Watson, who is coming in to be the new CEO, I helped bring her in a long time ago because I saw her potential as well. And also, don't forget, I served on ILE board for a year, and so it gives me an opportunity to help people, to grow people, and then when opportunities comes, I can point them in the right direction.
Excellent. Well, you were speaking about giving opportunities to people. When I moved to Indiana and I was trying to find a job, the one that gave me an opportunity was Greg. And I was so lucky to be chosen and also to be part of your team. And I think you've given so many opportunities to a lot of people here in the community. How do you feel about making that impact, leaving a legacy of, you know, a lot of community leaders that you are creating and discovering?
Yeah, it's great. The one goal I have always is it's not about me, and that God didn't just put me in this position to let it be about me. He put me in this position to make a difference in lives, and also I'm never afraid to help another person up. And if that person can take my job, they can have it, because I'll be comfortable the fact that they were able to grow and develop into that. And so that's the most important thing. Watching people like yourself, Gloria, it's always a joy when I see you post and when I see things that you're doing. That's an incredible feeling to know that I've been a part of your career in some way, whatever minor way. It's always exciting to see people come into these great jobs.
Yes, yes, and it's a thing of that we can give back. And you gave me the opportunity. I want to give the opportunity as you did with me. Now that we are celebrating the Hispanic Heritage Month, is there any initiative that you guys are doing? I know you guys are celebrating through ISLA, the Hispanic Heritage Month. What other initiatives you have planned?
Yeah. So especially when it comes to the Hispanic community, working with our partners in northern Indiana, they have a lot of events, and so we're going to go there and we support them with sponsorships, and we're there to talk to people and engage and learn what the needs are. And that's why it's really great that we have ISLA underneath our umbrella, because that allows a closer connection to get the word out to the community. And so the big thing is, what do people want from us? We want more people to reach out to us if they need to, and to talk to us, and then let people know that, I know we were talking about us making sure that we eradicate discrimination, but we want people in the community. This is my big initiative for the organization. We want people in the Hispanic community to know that it doesn't matter what, you could come. Some people say, I'm worried I don't have documentation. It don't matter. You don't have to, you can come for us, whether you live here, not live here. If you've been discriminated against, I want you to come.
Excellent, Greg. In your staff, do you have bilingual staff, you have Alexis, and you have a diverse staff? Are you guys hiring? What is your, in the next years that you have as executive director with Governor Holcomb, are those initiatives important for you? Because I think you have a very wide mind in like hiring, and you give opportunities. What is your goal with your team?
Yeah, and so it's about for diversity. And I know you worked with me before. You know, it's important to make sure that our office looks like this community it represents.
Right.
We represent all Hoosiers, so we want to make sure that we have people that can connect with that community. And we've been fortunate. I really try to make sure we're strategic in making sure that we have the people that can do the job. We're in intake. We used to didn't have people that were bilingual. Now we do. I made sure that we can communicate with the community. We don't want anything to be a barrier that will stop you, for people in the community, from being able to connect with us. And I tell you, one of the big things is the portal, that people can go online and they can communicate to us in their language. That was the biggest thing this year that I could hope for. And you don't even have to come downtown now. We do outreach. Like, we're going to be in parts of the community in the next week or so. You can go online and look to see where are we at, so you don't have to come downtown and feel intimidated about being in that huge building, but we're in some community center. And if you have organizations that says, well, how can we get them? We would love to bring our organization to you, because I believe that you should be closer to the people.
Excellent. That's true. Close to the people. That's why we're doing this to, there's a lot of Hispanics, Greg, that they were born here in the United States and they don't speak Spanish. So that's the reason that we are doing these videos in English. I want to encourage everyone, doesn't matter if it's Latino or not, to learn about all these resources and the great person that you are, and also the amazing things you are doing for the community, not only with ICRC, but with Indiana Black Expo, with Indiana Latino Expo, and around the whole state. So let's keep celebrating the Hispanic Heritage Month. Here I am, Gloria Jimenez, with Greg Wilson today, and let's keep watching the Indiana Latino Expo.
Indiana Latino Expo Show.